guys, welcome back to SportsPicksNation.com. I am KC, and today is the last day of 2011, December 31st, 2011, and what a fun and great year it has been for me and my family. I hope it has been the same for you, and I hope that 2012 is even better for all of you. So from SportsPicksNation.com and all of us, I'd like to wish all of you guys a very, very happy new year and a prosperous one at that. Wow, this week has been a crazy one, hasn't it, guys? If you've been with me this week, you know that we've gone in the last several days. We had a day where we went 2-1. Then we had a day where we went 4-0 and swept the board. Then the next day we got clocked and we went 0-4. So those 2 days kind of washed each other out. But then yesterday, a very nice day. We followed it up with a 4-1 day. The only game that we lost was the over last night between Oklahoma and Iowa. That one basically turned into a punt festival in the first half and kept us under the posted total. Other than that, we had a great day. And guys, we've got more of the same today. I've got 2 games for you in the NBA, 2 games for you in NCAA college basketball, and then finally 2 games on in college football today. So I don't want to take a lot of time. Let's get to it. First of all, in the NBA, I like the Denver Nuggets here going to Los Angeles. They're getting 5.5 points. I don't think the Lakers are going to have an answer for Ty Lawson today. I look for the Denver Nuggets to possibly get the win here outright. So we're going to go with the Nuggets plus 5.5. Then we've got the Jazz. The Utah Jazz, not a very good team so far this year, but they're traveling to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. They're getting 13 points on the road here. I just think 13 points is a little bit too many, so we're going to go with the Jazz plus the 13 points. So that's my 2 picks for NBA, Denver Nuggets plus 5.5 and the Utah Jazz at the Spurs plus 13. All right, let's talk about college basketball for a minute. You know, everybody thought Tom Izzo was crazy when he opened up the season against North Carolina and Duke. Well, he looks like he's been crazy as a fox right now because the Michigan State Spartans have reeled off 12 wins in a row, and now they go to Nebraska to face, I would say, a mediocre at best Nebraska Cornhusker team. I don't think Nebraska is going to be able to hang with the Spartans. Right now, they're a road chalk of 7 points. I look for Sparty to be able to take care of this one pretty easily. Wouldn't surprise me at all if the Spartans can win this one by double digits. So we're going to go with Michigan State minus the 11 points. All right, next game is also in the Big Ten. We have the Indiana Hoosiers hosting the Ohio State Buckeyes. Buckeyes are probably, obviously they are probably the better team. However, Indiana, coming off a loss against Michigan State on the road, they return back home. And you know what? This Indiana Hoosier team, they can beat just about anybody at home at any time. You saw what they did to Kentucky, winning on the last second shot. That was a game that we were on, and we lost that one because Indiana was a home underdog, and they've always done very well in that spot. They are catching 5.5 points at home. I like Indiana to keep this one close and even possibly have a shot at the end of the game to win this one, very much like they did with Kentucky. I'm going to go with the Indiana Hoosiers at home plus the 5.5 points. All right, now let's go to football. First of all, we've got Texas A&M hooking up with Northwestern, the Wildcats. Right now, Texas A&M opened up at a 10-point favorite. They've gone down to 9.5. Most of the public is on Northwestern. I realize this is kind of a big number when you consider the type of season, up and down season that both of these teams have had. However, I like Texas A&M in this one. I think this is a perfect opportunity to fade the public, and we're going to go with the Texas A&M Aggies minus the 9.5 points here. All right, finally, Virginia Cavaliers against the Auburn Tigers. Guys, Auburn Tigers have a few good players, but, you know, outside of Michael Dyer, I don't see that they have any really great players. You know, they really suffered. You can tell they're a team that did not have a replacement in line for Cam Newton after he departed for the NFL. I feel like the wrong team is favored in this one. I think Virginia should be favored by 3 versus Auburn being favored by 3, and that's why we're going to go with the Virginia Cavaliers. I look for them to win this game outright. They have been an offensive scoring machine as of late. I look for Virginia to be able to put up some points here, and I look for Virginia to get the outright win. All right, so recapping. Got the Denver Nuggets plus 5.5. The Jazz plus 13. College basketball, Michigan State Spartans minus 7. Indiana Hoosiers plus 5.5 at home. Texas A&M minus the 9.5. And Virginia, finally, plus the 3 points. That's 6 picks, guys. We usually don't have that many picks. I usually keep it between 2 and 4 per day, but I really like this card. And guys, let me tell you something. Gonna be some changes coming up next week to Sports Picks Nation. Obviously, if you guys have been with me any amount of time on my text message service, you just text the word PICKS, P-I-C-K-S, to 94932, and you get my picks for free every day. I've been covering the cost of that every single day. Obviously, whenever I key that in, I've got hundreds of messages that instantly go out to all of your cell phones, and I've been covering the cost on that for the last 3.5 to 4 months. I also cover the cost of the web hosting and all of the other services that I offer in addition to all the research that I do every day, the daily video that I try to do every single day. So there are some costs involved. Now guys, I'm not looking to get rich. I'm not looking to sell you a bunch of picks and charge you thousands of dollars, but I would like to at least cover my costs. So next week, these picks will only be available to my members. We're going to set up a member service. It'll be a situation where the cost will be $19.99 a month. So basically, you're looking at about maybe 50 cents a day, a little more than 50, 60 cents a day. And no matter if I have 2 picks, 6 picks, or 3 picks, or whatever it is, you'll get all these picks texted to your phone every day for free if you're a member. And the membership, again, is going to be about 20 bucks a month. Not a lot to ask when you consider looking at my record. Last year, over the past 365 days, we're somewhere to the tune of about $50,000 in profit. Now, a lot of that came during baseball season because the last several months we've only been making around $1,000, $2,000 a month, but we had some months during baseball where we were making $3,000 and $4,000 in profit a month. So, guys, I would suggest that next week you take a long, hard look at this, and if you're serious about making money in 2012, you should get on board with our text message VIP service. Again, it's only going to be 20 bucks a month, and you'll get these picks texted to your phone every single day as soon as I release them. I will continue to do the daily videos. I'll try to put a free pick or two, but out of respect to the members that will be paying the 20 bucks a month, I'm not going to release any premium picks. The free picks will probably be more like some totals or some secondary picks. They'll still be good picks, but they just won't be the ones that I'm playing myself. The ones that I release to the paid members on the text message service will be plays that I play myself. All right, guys, that's all I got. Again, if you want to get on our list, text the word PICKS, P-I-C-K-S, to 94932. Happy New Year. This is KC from www.sportspicksnation.com. Wishing all of us good luck tonight.